let's talk about the final part of Amphibia. Probably don't need to say this, but spoilers ahead, so click that like button and come back later. So after the events from True Colors, I was ready to dive back into this world and see all these characters again. It was so nice to see Anne finally reunite with her family. The character this season has to be Anne. Seeing how far she's come from the very first episode is so inspiring. I cried so much during the final episode. Like, I was legit bawling my eyes out. I started this show back in 2019 and it just feels so surreal to see it all over. I will continue to remember all these characters like I did for Gravity Falls. And I know I said that Season 2 had the best animation, but I take that back because Season 3 is the best when it comes to animation. That entire final battle with Anne, Sasha, and Marcy was just so beautiful. Like, they took a lot from anime when it came to that scene. My favorite moment from this season has to be the final minutes of The Hardest Thing. Like I mentioned before, I was a complete wreck after watching the final minutes of this show. I always knew we had to say goodbye to Anne and the Planters someday. I guess I just wasn't as mentally prepared for it as I thought I was. Also, seeing a 10-year later time skip really got me. Like, seeing Frog Polly was a complete surprise. Also, seeing this cute freak of nature was also a great surprise. Like, right up there when it came to seeing Frog Polly. I was really happy to see that Hot Papa managed to get his avocado farm going in Amphibia. And I squealed when I saw Olivia and Yuna together. That was a ship I had since True Colors. It was also nice to see Sprig continuing his adventures in Anne's room in the basement. I also love that he kept the little leaf that was always on Anne's head when she came to Amphibia. But the best part of this ending has to be when we see Anne working at an aquarium studying frogs. She even named the frog here on the screen after Sprig. What I love about this scene is how it shows us how far Anne has come. In the beginning, she hated herself and hated frogs too. But now she learned to love herself and she's even working with frogs now. I think after everything that she's been through, this is the perfect job for her. I give this season a 9.6 out of 10, giving it an A+. Anyway, that's the review. Go down to those comments and tell me what you thought. And click that like and subscribe button to keep up to date with all my latest content. See ya.